Hello YouTube friends! Today I'm going to talk about putting words on wooden crafts. I love to put words on my crafts, however I am a bit picky and I like my words to look crisp and clear, so I'm going to show you 3 ways I've found to do that. I use stickers. I like clear stickers. I paint and I use decoupage. I will show you those methods now. First I'll show you stickers. I like clear stickers and I have my own made because I like to have my own messages. You can buy clear stickers at Michael's. I have these made for me at stickeru.com. And this is actually the signature that I put on the bottom of my dolls. I just stick it on there and then I varnish over it and it's stuck for good. For painting, I don't use stencils. I found every time I use stencils, it's messy. I freehand paint my words, and to me, the secret is the fluidity of the paint. So if it's not fluid out of the container, I use a medium to get it to flow, and this paintbrush. I use 00 liner brushes, and you can clean up the edges later with markers. Now I'm going to show you some decoupage work. You can buy books like this at craft stores, and sometimes, this is a journaling book, sometimes you can find some vellum sheets in the middle that will have pictures and words that you could use on your crafts. And when you decoupage these, you can see the color underneath. It will show through the vellum. That's why they're clear like that. However, I like to personalize my crafts, so I've been making my own sheets here on wax paper. You can also find clear stickers in craft stores, and they're pretty neat. You get the color of the paint will show through, and you can get some cute words on your crafts there. But this is what I've been making. This is on wax paper, and I tape wax paper. I cut it out and tape it onto an 8x11 sheet of paper, and I figured out my printer feeds if the paper is upside down. That's the face of the paper that prints on, so I put the wax downwards and it comes out of the printer printed upon the wax, not the paper. However, this really depends on what printer you have. I'll put my make and model in the description box. A friend of mine, this does not work for her, and I can't troubleshoot. If it doesn't work for your printer, I can't troubleshoot for you. I can only say I'm lucky it works on mine. So I am going to decoupage some words on this large clothespin. On one side, I have painted a field of sunflowers, and on the other side, I have left room for words, because I love words on crafts. So I just made one big flower and space above it for some words. And I don't plan out my projects. I print out many different messages in different fonts and different sizes, so then my creativity can just be open. I pick out what works with the project and leave the rest for other projects. For me, it's more fun this way than to plan it all out and be. I guess the sunflower would have been less free flowing paint if I had to restrict it to a certain area. I just paint away and then decide later what will go where. So I'm going to need to cut this here. I'm cutting out the words "let your," and these words are going to go on the bottom half. Light shine before others, and let your will go on the top. It's pretty easy to decoupage with Mod Podge. Just trim edges. You just put Mod Podge on the surface, put down your wax paper, and then Mod Podge one more time on top. I leave mine to dry for 5 hours, and then I varnish it. This works best also with light backgrounds. If you use a dark background, the wax will have a cloudy film, and it will just show up as a rectangular area. It'll be obvious that you decoupaged. Decoupage, to me, you want it to be kind of hidden, not so obvious. So here I put down Mod Podge, put down my wax paper, and then I'll put another layer on top. Another reason a dark background will not work is you will have a dark background with black words, and these words won't show. You know, black on dark blue won't show. They just, to me, they don't show up on anything but light backgrounds. So I keep it white or light blue or light pink. You can even put down paper with light patterns. So there's my first bottom half, and then we're going to put on the words "let your," and we'll be finished. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me put some words on wooden crafts. It's something I've really enjoyed doing lately, and it seems to be a trend. Signs and words, and people are enjoying these crafts. And I hope that you take care of yourself and those around you, and see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.